Hello students, I explained to you the method of solving two types of equations yesterday. Now this is type 3, equations of the type fxp equal to capital Fyq. These are type 3 equations. So on the left hand side we have a function of x and p only, and on the right hand side we have a function of y and q only. To solve such type of equations, we put fxp equal to fyq equal to a, where a is an arbitrary constant. So this is our trial solutions. Now since fxp is equal to a, so from this equation we can separate p and write it as a function of x and a. So p is equal to f1 xa. Similarly, from this equation that capital Fyq is equal to a, we separate q and write it as a function of y and a. So q is equal to f2 ya. Now our dz is del z upon del x dx plus del z upon del y dy. So it is p dx plus q dy. And we substitute the values of p and q. So dz is f1 xa dx plus f2 ya dy, and we integrate this. So this is a function of x only, a is a constant. So we can we have to integrate with respect to x. Similarly here we have a function of y only, and it's a is an arbitrary constant, so this has to be integrated with respect to y. So when we integrate, we will get z is integral f1 xa dx plus integral f2 ya dy plus b, where b is an arbitrary constant. Now to understand this method, let us take up an example. This is the equation z square into p square plus q square is equal to x square plus y square. Now this is not this is not a type 3 equation, but we can reduce it to type 3 by substituting u equal to z square upon 2, so that du upon dz is simply z. Now capital P, this is del u upon del x. See, z is a function of x and y, so u is also a function of x and y. So capital P is del u upon del x. This will be du upon dz into del z upon del x. So that is zp. Similarly, capital Q, which is del u upon del y, this will be zq, and hence this equation will be of the form that capital P square plus Q square is x square plus y square. Now that means that minus x square plus p square is y square minus q square. Now it is a type 3 equation because on the left hand side we have a function of x and p only, and on the right hand side we have a function of y and q. We put this equal to a. So what is p? Capital P is under root of a plus x square, and capital Q is under root of y square minus a. Now du is del u upon del x into dx plus del u upon del y into dy, that is p dx plus q dy, and we substitute these values. So u is z square upon 2. This will be integral of a plus under root a plus x square dx plus under root y square minus a dy, and we integrate and get this, that z square upon 2 is x upon 2 under root a plus x square plus a by 2 log of x plus under root a plus x square. This is the integral of this part, and this term will give us y by 2 under root y square minus a by 2 log of y plus under root y square minus a plus a constant which we write as b by 2. So the solution is z square is equal to x under root a plus x square plus y under root y square minus a log of, we are combining these terms, so minus a log of x plus under root a plus x square upon y plus under root y square minus a plus b. Now type 4 equations. In type 4 we have equations of this this type, this form, z is equal to px plus qy plus fpq. So fpq means a function of p and q. So this is analogous to Clairaut's equation. You must have studied Clairaut's equation in ODEs. So this equation is similar to that. So the complete integral of this type of equation is z is equal to ax plus by plus fab. And for the general integral, we will put b is equal to psi a and then eliminate a from f. F is z minus ax minus by minus fa comma psi a, because b is psi a. So a comma psi a equal to 0, and then take partial derivative with respect to a. So del f upon del a is 0, and we have to eliminate a from these two equations to get the general integral. See, when we assume solution of this type, z is equal to ax plus by plus fab, then clearly your del z upon del x, which is small p, will be a. So in place of p we are writing a, and del z upon del y will be b. So in place of q we are writing b. So this is our complete integral consisting of two arbitrary constants a and b. So this is complete integral, this is the general integral. Now for singular integral, we have to eliminate a and b from the three equations: f equal to 0, del f upon del a equal to 0, and del f upon del b equal to 0. Del f upon del a will be minus x minus del f upon del a, and del f upon del b will be minus y minus del small f upon del b. So from these three equations we have to eliminate a and b to get the singular integral. Now I explain this method with the help of two examples. This is the first example. The equation is z is equal to px plus qy minus 2 under root pq. So our complete integral will be z is equal to ax plus by minus 2 under root ab, where a and b are arbitrary constants. So this gives us that capital F equal to z minus ax minus by plus 2 under root ab is 0. Now for the singular solution, we differentiate this with respect to a and b partially. Del f upon del a is this. So this gives us that root b minus root a x is 0. Then del f upon del y equal to 0 will give us root a minus root by is equal to 0. So root ax is root b and root by is root a. So multiply this by root a and you will get ax is equal to under root ab. Similarly, multiply this equation with root b on both the sides and you have by is equal to under root ab. So when we substitute in this equation, in this we get f is equal to z minus ax. Ax is root ab. By is also root ab, and plus 2 root ab equal to 0. So that means z is equal to 0 because these three terms are cancelling. So we have z equal to 0. Also root b xy, you see, root b xy will be root ax, multiply with x on both the sides. So root b xy is root ax and root ax is root b. So root b xy is equal to root b, and by cancelling root b we get xy equal to 1. So the singular integral is xy equal to 1, z equal to 0. Now the second example is, this equation is z is equal to px plus qy plus log pq. So the complete integral is z equal to ax plus by plus log ab. So we now want to find the singular integral. So we write capital F equal to z minus ax minus by minus log ab equal to 0. So del f upon del a will be minus x and minus 1 upon AB into B equal to 0. So A is equal to minus 1 upon X. Then del F upon del B is minus Y minus 1 upon AB into A. So B is equal to minus 1 upon Y. And hence our capital F becomes Z minus AX. Now minus AX is plus 1. And minus BY is again plus 1. So Z plus 2 minus log of AB. So what is AB? AB is 1 upon XY. So the singular integral will be Z plus 2 plus, now this minus and 1 upon XY. So this makes it plus log XY equal to 0. So Z plus 2 plus log XY equal to 0 is the singular integral. So I stop here.